The teacher started crying as soon as he answered the phone. Expelling Speed from school was the biggest mistake of my life. Speed was live streaming, chat flowing wildly as usual. Suddenly his phone rang. Unknown number on the screen. Normally he wouldn't answer, but something told him to. "Yo, who's this?" Speed said, answering the phone. "Darren, it's Mr. Johnson. Do you remember me?" Speed's face changed. Chat was curious. Speed was silent, then whispered, "Mr. Johnson, my high school math teacher." "Yes," the old man said, his voice shaking. "It's been 10 years, the teacher who got you expelled." Chat exploded. "What? Speed got expelled? Story time!" Speed took a deep breath. "Chat, I never told this story. Mr. Johnson, why are you calling?" "Because," the teacher said, his voice cracking, "I owe you an apology, and everyone needs to know the truth." "I'm live," Speed said. 80,000 people watching. "I know," Mr. Johnson said. "I was watching. Please, let me speak." Speed hesitated, then turned to the camera. "Chat, this is real. Mr. Johnson got me expelled in 11th grade. Let's hear him out." Mr. Johnson began. "It was 2014. You were 16. In my math class. You were a very special student, Darren." "Special," Speed laughed bitterly. "You kicked me out." "No, you don't understand. Special because you were different. Other kids sat quietly, took notes. But you always asked questions, made jokes, full of energy." Speed's voice softened. "And you hated that." "No," Mr. Johnson cried. I was scared. I'd been teaching 30 years, but never met anyone like you. You made the class laugh. Everyone loved you. But I thought I was losing control." Chat had gone quiet. Everyone was listening. "What happened that day?" Speed asked. "Why did you expel me?" Mr. Johnson sighed. "It was math test day. You stood up and said, 'Mr. Johnson, when will we use these formulas in real life?' And I lost it." "Get out," I yelled. "You didn't leave," said, "I'm just asking. I went to the principal, reported you." "You got me expelled," Speed said, voice trembling. "My mom cried." "I know," the teacher said, now openly crying. "When I got home that day, my wife asked, 'Why are you so angry?' I told her. You know what she said?" "What?" "Maybe the kid is right. Maybe he really won't use these formulas in life. Maybe you're a bad teacher." Speed was shocked. Chat was flooded with emotions. Mr. Johnson continued. "That night I thought about it. 30 years teaching the same lesson. Same formulas, same examples. You came and questioned the system, and I was afraid to change." "Mr. Johnson." "Wait, let me finish. Next week, I didn't see you at school. Principal said he transferred on Johnson's recommendation. I was proud then. I'd regained control. But then... The class changed. Nobody made jokes. Nobody asked questions. Everyone became robots. And I realized you were the soul of the class. By firing you, I didn't just kill your spirit. I killed the entire class's soul." Speed's eyes were welling up. I went to another school, caused trouble there too. Then I dropped out." "I know," Mr. Johnson said. "I followed you. Saw your mom's Facebook posts. Darren dropped out. Darren looking for work. Darren is depressed." "Those were hard days," Speed said. "Then one day," Mr. Johnson's voice changed, "in 2016, my wife showed me a video. 'Look how funny this kid is,' she said. A YouTube video. And it was you, your first YouTube video." Speed smiled. "That video was terrible." "No," the teacher said. "That video was magnificent. Because it showed the real Speed. School tried to change you. I tried to change you. But you stayed yourself." Chat was filled with messages. "Crying RN. Mr. Johnson W. This is deep. I watched every video," Mr. Johnson continued. "Every stream. I saw you weren't just making jokes. You were making people laugh. Making them happy. Entertaining millions of young people. And I'm still teaching the same formulas 40 years now. No student ever impacted me like you did. You asked me, 'When will we use this in real life?' And now I see. You're making millions without using math. You were right." Speed was quiet. Then he spoke. "Mr. Johnson, I forgive you." The teacher broke down sobbing. "I don't deserve it." "Everyone makes mistakes," Speed said. "You were just doing your job. Maybe I needed to be expelled. Maybe that was my path. But you suffered." "Yes," Speed said, "but that suffering made me who I am. If I'd stayed in school, maybe I'd have a normal job, be unhappy. "You did me a favor, Mr. Johnson, without realizing it." Mr. Johnson was silent, then said, "I'm retiring this year, 42 years teaching, but I learned my biggest lesson from you." "What lesson?" "Every student is special. Some quiet, some loud, but everyone has a path. And a teacher's job is to find that path, not block it." Speed smiled. "Beautiful words." "There's more," Mr. Johnson said. "I prepared an apology letter from the school and an offer." "What offer?" "Come to school, talk to students, let them hear your story. Success isn't only through school. Sometimes being different is good." Speed thought, "The school that expelled me now wants me as a speaker? Ironic, right?" Mr. Johnson said. "But students need you. Some are like you, misfits, different. Don't fit the system. Give them hope." Chat exploded. "Do it, Speed. Go back. Full circle." Speed looked at the camera. "Chat, what do you think?" Unanimous yes. "Okay, Mr. Johnson, I'll come, but one condition." "What?" "You come with me. We tell it together, both teacher and student perspective." Mr. Johnson's voice shook. "Really?" "Really. You made mistakes, but you apologized. That takes courage. Students need to see that." "Thank you, Darren." "No, Speed." "Thank you, Speed." After hanging up, Speed turned to the camera. His eyes were red. "Chat, life is weird. The man who expelled me is now my fan. I'm not angry, because without that event, I wouldn't be here. Wouldn't be with you." A few weeks later, Speed was at his old school. The auditorium was packed. Mr. Johnson stood on stage, Speed beside him. "10 years ago, I made a mistake," Mr. Johnson said. "I got this student expelled because he was different, asked questions, was fun, didn't fit my system." Students looked at Speed in disbelief, but that student didn't give up, he continued, found his own way, and now inspires millions. "Speed, the floor is yours." Speed took the mic. "Yo, yo, yo, what's up, Lincoln High?" The auditorium erupted in applause. 10 years ago, I was expelled from this school. Worst day of my life, but looking back, it was the best day because it led me to myself." A student shouted, "Speed, we want to be like you." Speed laughed. "No, bro, be like you. Not like me, like you. Everyone's path is different. Mine was YouTube. Yours might be something else. Important thing is believing in yourself." Mr. Johnson took the mic. "And the important thing is, as teachers, to celebrate our students' differences, not suppress them." When the talk ended, the entire auditorium was on its feet. Mr. Johnson and Speed shook hands on stage. "Thank you, Speed," Mr. Johnson said. "You reminded me what teaching really means." "Thank you, Mr. Johnson," Speed said, "for giving me the chance to find my own path." And that day, Lincoln High experienced its most inspiring day ever. The expelled student had returned as a hero. Chat had watched everything. Comments kept flowing. "Best redemption arc ever. Mr. Johnson, real MVP. Speed the GOAT." And Speed had proven once again, there's no single path to success. Sometimes the biggest failures are the beginning of the greatest victories.